Plant FAQs. Autumn sage. Autumn sage versus Mexican feathergrass. Autumn sage brings a burst of vibrant reds and pinks to my garden beds, attracting hummingbirds with its irresistible blooms that seem to glow in the sunlight. Mexican feathergrass, on the other hand, adds a delicate, airy elegance to my landscape, swaying gracefully in the breeze and creating a soft, ethereal effect that contrasts beautifully with the more structured forms of other plants. Each has its own charm. The sage for its bold colors and wildlife appeal, and the grass for its gentle movement and textural contrast. Is autumn sage edible? Yes, indeed. I've actually experimented with incorporating its leaves into my culinary adventures. They add a delightful, slightly spicy flavor to salads and teas, giving them a unique twist that's both tasty and unexpected. Does autumn sage attract hummingbirds? Absolutely. One of the most enchanting aspects of autumn sage is its ability to draw in hummingbirds. I've spent many tranquil moments observing these tiny, iridescent birds flit around the vibrant blooms, adding a sense of magic to my garden. How big does autumn sage get? Autumn sage can grow to be quite substantial, typically reaching around 2 to 3 feet in both height and width. Its bushy appearance fills out nicely in the garden, providing a beautiful backdrop of color and foliage. How to care for autumn sage? Caring for autumn sage is relatively straightforward and rewarding. Firstly, it thrives in well-drained soil and loves plenty of sunlight, so be sure to plant it in a location where it can soak up the sun. Regular watering is important, especially during dry spells, but be careful not to overwater as it prefers slightly dry conditions. Additionally, applying a layer of mulch around the base of the plant can help retain moisture and suppress weeds. Pruning is also essential for maintaining its shape and encouraging new growth. After each bloom cycle, trim back any dead or leggy growth to keep the plant looking tidy and promote bushiness. With these simple care tips, your autumn sage will flourish and provide you with beautiful blooms season after season. How to propagate autumn sage? Propagating autumn sage is easy and rewarding. I've had success with both stem cuttings and seeds. Simply take cuttings from healthy plants or collect seeds from mature blooms and follow a few simple steps to propagate new plants. How to prune autumn sage? Pruning autumn sage is essential for maintaining its shape and encouraging healthy growth. After each bloom cycle, I trim back any dead or leggy growth and shape the plant to my desired size and form. This helps to keep it looking tidy and promotes a lush, bushy appearance. Is autumn sage a perennial? Yes, autumn sage is indeed a perennial. It reliably comes back year after year, bringing its vibrant blooms and aromatic foliage to the garden season after season. Is autumn sage deer resistant? Absolutely. One of the perks of autumn sage is its deer resistance. In my garden, I found that deer tend to avoid it, allowing the plant to flourish without the threat of being nibbled on by passing wildlife. Is autumn sage invasive? While autumn sage can spread in the garden, I wouldn't consider it invasive. With proper care and maintenance, it stays in check and adds beauty to the landscape without overtaking other plants. Is autumn sage poisonous to dogs? Thankfully, autumn sage is not poisonous to dogs. As a dog owner, this gives me peace of mind knowing that I can enjoy its beauty in my garden without worrying about the safety of my furry companion. When does autumn sage bloom? Autumn sage typically blooms from late spring through autumn, providing a long-lasting display of color in the garden. Its vibrant blooms are a welcome sight throughout the warmer months, attracting pollinators and adding beauty to outdoor spaces. Where to buy autumn sage? I've found that reputable nurseries and online retailers are great places to purchase autumn sage. They offer a variety of cultivars and ensure that I get healthy plants that are well suited to my garden's conditions, allowing me to enjoy its beauty for years to come.